Okay guys, proficiency exam. Let's see what's going on. We have another problem here, problem number 7. We're talking about a system of equations given to us, right? And the question is, using the system of equations that's given here, right? For what values of P and Q does the system of equations, I believe, we forgot to put here equations, have an infinite number of solutions, right? And I have a few options, A, B, C, and D. And when I'm saying an infinite number of solutions, many of you have completed the lessons in your HSPE program, and many of you, I've noticed, have completed already the graphs of equations and solving systems of equations by graphing. And when you have a system of equations that's given to you as a graph, right? This is my y-axis, that's my x-axis, and I have the two lines here. And before I will put the second line, let's say this is the line with the equation y equals mx plus b. I'm just writing a general slope-intercept for. If the other line, or hold on, the question should be, if this system of equations where I'm supposedly having two lines has an infinite number of solutions, what can you tell me about the second line? Okay, if I will have a second line here and I will make it in blue, that second line, if I will use blue for it, right, should go where? And how is that second line going to be in relation to the first red line? What do you guys remember? If you have an infinite number of solutions, it means the two lines are actually what? Identical, right? So for the second line, I should have the same equation. Now, looking at your system here, I'm going to write it separately. My system is what? Y equals 3x plus 1, and the second one is 2y equals px plus q. Now, in order for me to have an infinite number of solutions, the second equation has to be exactly the same with the first one. And one way to solve it, like I said, there are many ways in math, not just one way to solve a problem. I'm going to rewrite each one of the equations in the slope-intercept form, this form right here, that it says y equals mx plus b, y equals a number times x plus a constant, right, another number. And as you can see, the first equation is already written in that way, so I will leave it the way it is, y equals 3x plus 1. Now on the second one, because I need to find just y, I basically I have to solve for y, so I'm dividing everything by 2, because 2 divided by 2 here would be 1, and I will have just y equals, and I have what? P over 2 x plus what? Q over 2. Now what is the system supposed to be? Your system is supposed to have an infinite number of solutions, which means your equations have to be identical. And these are your two equations now. You basically have to make sure that your P over 2 equals 3 and your Q over 2 equals what? Equals 1, which gives you P equals what? To find P here, I'm going to multiply by 2, left and right, left side and right side, right? And I have P equals 6, and from the second one, same story, you multiply by 2 on both sides, and you find that your Q has to be 1 times 2, 2. And if P equals 6 and Q equals 2, these two equations will be identical. I will have two identical lines. I will have an infinite number of solutions. P equals 6, A is not good, B is not good, C, P equals 6, but Q equals 1, not good, and your answer here would be B, right? And this is how you solve a similar problem on your proficiency exam not too far in the future. Open your eyes, pay attention, go over this video, pause it, see if you got it, go back, try on your own, go back to my instructions, and then you will be fine, okay? Because proficiency exam should not stop you from being successful, should not stop you from getting a high school diploma, and every one of you is able and capable of doing it. I will see you when I will see you. Thank you.